PayPal and subscribe so those guys can get paid. It seems that in many school boards across the country, from coast to coast to coast, they don't teach writing, they don't teach arithmetic, but 8-year-olds are being taught all kinds of stuff about sex. And Catherine Kronas joins me right now because she's a mom, she has kids in school, and she's an activist. And I put the question to you, Catherine, that it seems to me that there used to be, yes, sex education when you're 15 or 16, and it was pretty basic. And now, I've seen textbooks where kids 7, 8 years of age, they have no idea what sex is. And they're being taught all about different sexual positions, different states of sex. Why are we so fixated in schools about this?
I have no idea, and it's absolutely appalling.
That's a great, honest answer.
Yes.
I mean, educators are doing this, and they seem to think that it's liberating for the kids. I know in a few cases where kids are completely, overwhelmed by it. And why are we doing this?
I don't know.
So should we be doing it? I'll put that question
Absolutely
to you.
not.
Is it something that should be between kids and parents and not so much schools? Because you're going to hear the story that, well, some parents are uncomfortable talking about sex with kids.
I think this is an invasion of student privacy, like basically their own personal boundaries, basically. They're asking children on student censuses what their sexuality is,
Yep.
their sexual orientation,
Right.
Their gender identity, and they're asking this of 9 and 10-year-olds.
And 9 or 10-year-olds don't really know what their sexual orientation is.
No, they're not even sexual at that age. I mean, so it's making them think about something that they shouldn't be thinking about at that age.
So what's the answer to this? Is the answer that parents have not been involved enough and they should get involved because they got to figure out what their kids are being taught at school?
Absolutely. This is the problem. Parents sort of have dropped the ball. They weren't paying attention. They're not getting on parent councils. They're not actually looking into seeing what's happening in the classroom, in their schools, the posters that are up on the walls in their schools. They have to start to basically become engaged in their child's learning environment and part of their learning process.
It seems to me that it's almost, I've spoken to some politicians and teachers, and they say, well, it's our job. Well, no, it's not your job to bring up kids. Stalin did that in the USSR. Government their job is not to bring up kids.
That's right.
And yet we're going that way in Canada.
The state needs to stay out of parent-child relationships, but that's what they think that it's their job to basically protect children from their parents.
Yeah, and in some cases children need to be protected, but there's other ways to do it. Catherine, thanks very much. 3 minutes. Liberties and freedom of speech are under attack in Canada like never before. So let's keep this discussion on the air. PayPal, write a check, and please include your address so I can write a thank you letter to you. And ask your friends, please subscribe. It's important to keep this on the air. And thank you.